Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time this is that you are watching this. And hello to my wonderful people that are watching this on the replay. Thank you again for joining us on another episode of Grown Talk After Dark. Side note, I try to rename this thing to let me see where they coming from as we talk to men and women and get their perspectives on topics on dating, relationships, life, and pop culture in general. So again, thank you all for joining me. This is my panelists. We have Chris, Brittany, Brandon, and we're gonna just go ahead and dive into it. Oh, and again, this podcast is brought to you by my podcast. Sis, it's just not God's best for you. So if you haven't subscribed, you haven't gone on to iTunes, you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, please go over for more content like this. So, guys, I just have a little icebreaker to get us warmed up in the conversation of talking. So I wanted to ask you guys, would you do 5 years in prison for $10 million? Yes or no? And why or why not?
Ladies first.
I would. How many years? You said 5 years?
5 years for $10 million.
I definitely do 5 years for $10 million. Sign me up.
Okay, why?
I mean, because that's only temporary, but I can live off that $10 million forever. I can leave that for my kids, their grandkids. So I'll do it. I'll make that sacrifice for the for my lineage.
Okay. Even though you're in jail, even though you could get hurt, you could be very dangerous.
I'll do worse than that for $10 million. So I feel like that'll be a breeze. You got free room board, 3 meals a day. You can go outside, free TV. Sign me up.
You know, you in there with some real life what if they try to take your virginity in there?
Oh my God.
I ain't got no virginity.
your lady, what it
I don't know. For me personally, I heard the stuff about men jail. To be honest, I don't really hear bad stuff about women jail like that. I just don't. So I don't have the mindset that they that bad, because I never heard a woman talk about prison being that bad like that. I think for men, now if I was a man, I probably wouldn't do it.
I don't know. Orange is the new black kind of traumatized me. It's just I don't want to go to jail. So I would say no. But what about you, Chris?
So can I get the 10 mil before I go to jail? So I can have good commissary, I can get my private room, good lifestyle. Like a drug dealers be. So I don't get none of the money afterwards.
You have to get it afterwards.
5 years. 5 years not that long. 5 years ain't that long. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Brandon?
I mean, it depends on where I got locked up. I got family members that did, some time, and they were straight because they, gang affiliated. So I mean, it depends. I don't think anybody should want to go to prison, especially for some money. You could get it, you know what I'm saying, on the outside if you work hard. I mean, nothing is guaranteed, but I mean, yeah, I'll probably do that. I ain't going to hold you, so yeah.
Can I do jail instead of prison?
Yeah, because that's two different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
The question was prison.
It'd be easier for jail.
Well, prison, it depends, because in prison, there's different levels. I had a homeboy who did 5 years in a level 4 maximum security prison. You know what I'm saying? And that comes with a lot of different things, because in those type of bunkers, you with the real, you know what I'm saying? You with the killers and all that. So, it's different levels to that too.
I still feel no. I mean, I hear y'all points, but I feel like what Brandon was saying, I can make $10 million outside. I have my freedom. I can use the internet. I can make my own self pop. Or even if it's not 10 million, I feel like my freedom is worth more than money, So that's why I'm just no, it's not going to be fun there. Everything's going to be restricted. So
it depends, because in some of them prisons, they be playing video games. If your commissary right, you straight. A lot of people don't know. They be having TVs in their cell phones. They be smoking weed in prison, all that. So,
that's
what I said. The comments.
Yeah, that's what he was. But you're not getting no comment. You got to be regular schmegler like everybody else, and you on Rikers Island. How about that?
I know they play spades in there. I love spades. I can play spades all day. I think I'll be good. I'll be Gucci. Baby, I'll do that 5 years, baby. Every day I'll be it. Bible study, but they have church on Sundays. They about being there singing every day.
It's just I just really feel like I couldn't do it. I'll try to make the best, but if it was just those two options, I'm like, no.
I'm just saying, like, for me, I came from nothing, like nothing. So my family, I mean, it sounds good to say, but I don't know if I'm gonna see $10 million in my lifetime. I ain't seen it yet.
And you may not, but what's like getting, like, let's say you reach your capacity of like $200,000, like doing your own thing, you have your own business, but you're free.
That ain't 10 million, bro. And it's 5 years, bro. You ain't free now, bro. You got to get a vaccine card to go everywhere. You ain't free now. What you talking about?
Period.
But I can walk. I don't have to listen to nobody. I don't got to listen to no warden telling me when to sleep, when to wake up, when to do this, when to do that. I can eat what I want, how I want, when I want. Like,
that's high school.
I just feel like it's a no for me, dog. All right, but I'm gonna switch it over to you guys because it's a guy question right here. So, is a man looking for a wife or a chef? You know, why do men ask women if they can cook or not? Like, what is that about? And Brittany, if you want to like jump in and give them context on where that question came from, you can.
Well, for me, it's just like last weekend, I don't know, I was just thinking, I don't know why it just hit me. And it was just like, why do men ask that? Like, I hate when I'm talking to a guy the first few days or the first day, he don't even know my middle name, my favorite color, but he asking me if I can cook. And it's like, why? Like, are you comparing me to your mama, your grandma? Like, I feel like that don't have anything to do with you trying to get to know me, asking me. Now, if he asks me about my hobbies and I put cooking in there, that'll kind of get there. But I feel like that shouldn't be a question out the gate before you ask me my hobbies and, you know, stuff like that.
So you came up with that question. That wasn't something you seen on social media. I mean, no, that was actually like your thoughts.
That was my thoughts. Like last weekend, it just came to me, and I just put that. I typed that up, and I put that on there. Like, baby or honey, are you looking for a chef or are you looking for a wife? Because last time I checked, being a wife doesn't classify me to cook. And I'm not saying I can't cook, but to be honest, I have kids, and I probably cook like once a week, and I'm in school full time. Ain't nobody got time for cooking. Okay, so I don't want to be with no man that's sitting around hungry talking about you cooking today. Like, we both can cook. And I feel like it shouldn't qualify me if I can be a wife or not. You should be looking for loyalty, respect, stuff like that. Not, can I cook?
Touche. What's that for?
I think is for, like, I think y'all just taking that too much to heart, bro. I think brothers just be starving out here and they can't cook for shit. I mean, they can't cook at all. Their mama used to cook for them, don't cook for them no more. And they be starving. They tired of eating, you know, the cookouts and Chick-fil-A's and Taco Bells, and they won't, you know, it's a nice thing to have, but I don't think they looking at it. I think y'all just take it too much to heart. I think they really just be starving. They really don't be eating no good food. That's what I really be thinking. Because a guy who can cook, he's not gonna ask you that. Or eat good, he's not gonna ask you that. And that's all. Then they look at it. Lastly, if you're not cooking, they look at it like, dang, that means I'm gonna have to be spending more money on food or eating out or blah blah blah. So that could be it too. So this nigga, he's starving. I can't cook. Can you? No. Oh, we both SOL, you know. So
well, y'all can still eat. Y'all can still go to Olive Garden. I mean, if y'all can't cook, it's places. Go take cooking lessons.
All that get old after a while.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
You ain't got a hold of me yet. I love
all the time. Yeah.
All the time. I love eating out all the time. So many options.
What you think, Brandon?
All right, so I think a lot of women like feel attacked when men ask them that, but it's like, all right, if you want to look at like relationships between, well, marriage, you know what I'm saying? Well, relationships, period, like the man's supposed to provide, protect, you know, do, you know, little things around the house, fix this, like, and that. And it's like cooking is one of the basic female characteristics or trait like you should have at the end of the day. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to do it all the time, but like really what men are asking is, do you have the will and the capacity to cook? Like, are you lazy? Because a lot of time women be like, I don't want to cook, but it's because they're lazy, bro. Like, I mean, like point blank period. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I can cook. I enjoy cooking. You hear me? But like, you know, a lot of women feel like they shouldn't do that. I don't feel like I should, you know what I'm saying, I have to work the rest of my life slave. And you know what I'm saying? And my idea, like, you know, when I get to a level, like my wife isn't going to be working, so you better be cooking. Like, what do you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, to me, if it baffles me, like that women like are so like against cooking. Like,
It's
I don't
like
understand
it's
it.
like you don't want to cook, you don't wash clothes. Like, goddamn, what do you want? What do you want to do? Like, you don't. We
No,
already
you
get it.
have
You
to
don't want
wash
to
clothes.
work. We
You
already
have to wash
understand.
clothes.
Okay, we already saying you don't really want to work if the man's
Cooking is
making a
not a
certain
woman
amount.
trade. When I was married, my husband did most of the cooking. I never cooked. That's not. I've been a wife. That doesn't depend on wife qualities to me. It's just like a man asking me, "Or do you cook? Do you know how to change a tire? Do you know how
Yeah,
to
do you?
do
I
this?
was
Do
just
you
about to
know how to
ask that.
fix the
You
toilet?"
don't
Exactly.
exactly. It goes both
But for
ways.
me, it doesn't matter because guess what? Times have changed. I meet men that don't even
No,
cut
they
their
don't.
own grass. I meet men that don't even wash their own car outside. Okay, they have men that's going to the car wash. So if I stayed in that mindset of women cook, men do this, I want my man to know how to change locks, fix the oil, fix my brakes, wash his own car out in the yard, cut his own grass. Don't pay nobody to do it. But guess
All right,
what?
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
They're
on, hold
not
on.
doing that now.
That's a lie because I can change a tire. I know how to change the brakes. I know how to change the
Just
rotor.
because
I
you
know how
pay
to cut
someone else to
grass. It's
do it,
like,
don't mean you
yeah.
know how to do it.
So do
And
y'all
then
cut
it's
your
like,
own grass? Or do
I
y'all wash
mean,
your own car?
yes. When I
In the
grew up,
yard.
my dad stopped cutting grass when I was like 10 years old, bro. Me and my brothers was cutting grass every weekend. Like, and we had a big yard. So we was cutting that grass out in that hot sun, like for 30, 45 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, it's just like, I mean, you want a man to do all those things. Like, wouldn't you want a man to change a tire, to know how to do this and that? Like, yeah, like, you know what
They
I'm
don't
saying?
men don't do that these days though.
That's a
I
no.
don't
Maybe that's
mean.
the men you're talking to. Maybe that's the men you're dealing with. So maybe like you should ask him these things when you meet him. Can you do this?
But
Can you
see,
do
I
this? Because
don't
I
care.
know
I
damn
don't
sure.
really care. I don't really care about if
Okay,
he can change a tire
but
or
yeah,
do that because I can get somebody else to do that. Don't ask
all
me to
right.
cook,
I
and I
think
don't
that's
want to cook.
lazy. I think that's lazy. Like when I was living in that situation in Florida, when I was in that environment, this dude used to have to come to the crib and have a straight up fiend, wash our dishes, bro, and cut the grass. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm not lying. I'm not. I was
I
like, bro,
believe
this is
you.
crazy. But to me, it's like, bro, like he was that type of person. He was just paying, like, I don't feel like doing it here, like,
Oh
and
yeah.
but that's not everybody. Some people will rather stack. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a dry period at some point in time. So you might as well be able to do these things. Like, so I think it depends on your mindset. I mean, yeah, like you could get money, you could get any, like if you get enough money, you could have somebody jump off a bridge.
Yeah.
Like, you
Oh
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's really about what you can do for yourself. You hear me? It's not about like throwing money at everything is not the solution. And I feel
It's
like people that
nice.
are like, I mean, it's nice, but I mean, yeah, I would like to, you know what I'm saying? Then they like have Bernice Burgos and her daughter at the same time. That would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Is it realistic? Maybe not. Like, you hear what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just think it's like, some people think like that and that's cool, but that's why you ask these questions to see how somebody think, to see, oh, okay, in this situation, what you going to do? And I'm not saying like it's okay. Like, for example, my ex, like she didn't like to cook, like, and I enjoyed cooking, but it wasn't like I don't need you to cook, but I want you to get in the habit of cooking because if I'm not around and like like we have kids one day, and if you're lazy, you're not going to cook for the kids. And I've
Right.
experienced that. My mom was just lazy, and so we grew up really eating meatloaf every day, man. And I can't stand meatloaf. I won't touch it. And I love my mom, but at the end of the day, I feel like you should develop these habits. You want men to develop these habits, this character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you developing that character? Like, cause I mean, at the end of the day, it's like men, like whether, like, I'm not going out buying groceries all the time and I make good money. I'm trying to save my money. You know what I'm saying? I want to come home and cook. Like, so you know what I'm saying? It's about building habits. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think when I'm asking a woman that, do you have the mindset at least, or do you have the willingness? And if you don't, it just straight up tells me you're lazy. not in all instances, because you said you got other things going on. I can understand that, you know what I'm saying? But if you have the time and the ability to do it, why aren't you putting the effort for it? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
So Brittany, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. For me, I'm in school, I'm working. And to be honest, even if I probably wasn't in school working, I don't know. That's just like Thanksgiving. I don't know. For me, I feel like just throw the money at them. You get what I'm saying? Like, for me, even for Thanksgiving, I cater my food. I'm not cooking Thanksgiving dinner. You know, I guess everybody's not. You just pick the person that's for you. But for me, when a guy say, "Can you cook?" that's an immediate turn off for me. Because that's just a
that's a red flag.
That's a red flag for me. But I don't know. That sounds sexist to me. That's sexist for you to feel like a woman is in her DNA to know how to cook.
I didn't say nobody says it's in your DNA, but that's like, you know what I'm saying, a man that can't change a tire. Like, if you're a grown man, you can't change a tire. I'm gonna look at you a certain way. Like, or if you're like, if it's like women expect men to do certain things, right? Like, all you and Cinquetta expect, you know what I'm saying, a man that you're with one day to have certain qualities, characteristics, and abilities, right? And like, I don't like know any man that's like, shut up and go and cook me a sandwich, you know what I'm saying, or make me a sandwich. But I want to know if I'm hungry, and if I can't do it, or if I work like 10 hours or came from it, like, you gonna have like something, like, you know what I'm saying, on the table. Like, I see where
Brittany is coming from, though, because, like, are you seeing, Brittany, like, if the guy can't change a tire, it's okay because y'all can go and pay for the tire to get fixed?
Yeah,
so
like,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you get them. For me, it doesn't matter because I don't want the gender roles in my relationship. Like, I got the cook, you got to do. I don't want gender roles. I don't mind dating a guy that pay people to get the lawn cut so we can go have date night. Paying somebody to get the car washed so we can go do something with the kids. I don't mind a man, and that's what I'm used to. I'm used to men paying people to do that. I'm not really. Like, I don't care about no man changing no door lock. Hire your crackhead to come change it. Like,
then the crackhead gonna rummage through all your stuff at your crib. You're gonna be sick.
All right. So that was good. So I'm gonna flip it on to us, Brittany. So this question came from Brandon. He said he wanted to know what's the minimum salary we talking about money now too. It's perfect. What's the minimum salary that's acceptable for you to consider dating / marrying a man? Like, what's if you could put a dollar amount on it?
If I had to put a dollar, the minimum salary, I'd have to say $55,000. That's the minimum.
Okay. That's comfortable for you.
Yeah, because he got to make if not what I make, he got to make a little bit more than me. 55 is my minimum.
It's like a little around like 5,000 a month, a little under 5,000 a month, basically.
Yeah.
I agree with them sentiments. I never really had a dollar amount in mind, but I do want the man that I date / marry to be making more money than me. That's all I have. Like, out hustle my hustle, because like, I had 2 jobs. So if I have 2 jobs, I expect you to like you don't have to have 2 jobs, but you know what I mean. If I'm making it do what it do as a single, like, come on now, like, I'm trying to get with you to make things easier for me, like, take the load off. So I don't know.
So what's your dollar amount?
I never had one in mind in particular, because
I feel like
y'all gotta put a number on.
55. What's yours?
Brittany said 55. I guess that's fine. I feel like I haven't really reached my max. It's hard because I don't want to put a dollar amount.
Exactly.
You got to put a dollar amount. I think his minimum got to be 55,000. If he ain't making that minimum right there, it's not gonna happen.
But then I feel like I don't know. I'm more so for the hustle, because okay, what if the person I'm with, they don't work a regular 9 to 5, but they're like doing a sneaker business or something like that, but they're hustling, they're working towards their dream. So it may not be like $55,000, but I'd rather them be in business for themselves, being their own boss, making maybe like 40,000, like, you know what I mean?
Long as they making more than you fine. Long as they making more than you.
As long as they're making more than me, I'm good. And as long as you hustle and you have fruits of your labor of hustling, not dreaming it, not saying one day I'm going to be like, I can join you, you know what I mean, to help you with your hustle, because you're already making it work, but
What if he's in school? What if he's in school making 25,000, but he's in school and the career that he's gonna get makes about 6 figures?
I feel like I can't do what it may be able to do. I can't really do that for potential. You got to be doing something now. I can't really do.
He's doing something. He making 20,000 a year. He doing something. He going to school.
So, Brittany, I want to ask you to add to this. So, what if he falls on hard times? What's the amount where it's like, all right, bro, I got you at 55. If you go below 25, I'm gonna have to see you later. We cool, but like. What's the number? Like you see like stuff is hitting the fan. Like what's the number? I'm like, all right, it's getting shaky. It's about to sink. I gotta jump. Like what's that dollar amount?
I don't know. For me, it's levels to it. It's just levels. Like for me, and we're dating, I don't really care what you make, really, as long as you taking me out on date night, buying me flowers, just doing small stuff for me. As long as you can keep me happy and satisfied, I'm not asking you how much you make. But if we're married and he's making the 55 or more, I mean, I got to take his slack. I mean, it is what it is, you know. But see that if I'm dating a guy and then all of a sudden something happened, I may be okay with it for about 4, 5, maybe 6 months. You know, we ain't going on date nights as much. I got to pay for some stuff sometimes. I'm okay. No. I'm okay with that. But baby, I feel like you got about 4 months max, because you got to put a job with a job, and then you got to make it happen. Yeah. But stuff happen. I get it, but that's why stuff happens.
You got a number, Sin? If you get down this low, man, like. It's been real, but
no, it's like if he's comfortable like that, like if he's like, oh my God, man, that job I was working making that money ain't worth it. I'm okay making this 20,000. I'm gonna have baby. Let me tell you something. I think I'm gonna retire from him. I'm so much happier.
Yeah. I got there's some people that's real comfortable with the unemployment. Like they feel like they making more like unemployment than they were working their regular job, and I don't like that. Like. Because now the government is your daddy. Now the government is your boss. You're going off of that, and they could change their mind any day. So
exactly.
So you gotta like you said, have that motivation to get back on your feet. Not even for me or the family, but for you and yourself as a man. Because I don't want you. It's not going to be fun for you in the house of a woman that just like is going to emasculate you if you're not doing it. So just for your own sake, just get back into the hustle. You know. It'll make you feel good inside. So, did we answer your question, Brandon? Was that good?
I mean, I think y'all lying like a mother. Why
do you figure we lying?
Because 55 is not a lot. I want to say 80. I think Brittany was saying 80, 75. I don't.
No, long as he make what I make or more, I'm fine with it. To be honest, I may even accept 50,000.
You got 2 kids, got 3 kids.
2 kids. You talking about he got 3 kids?
And he got, y'all both together. Y'all got 2 kids and 50, 55. Okay.
Yes, long as it's not to where his check getting garnished and he got to pay child support for 10 kids. I mean, I'm fine. Long as it's not taken care out of my household, I don't feel like men these days don't make a lot of money like that. They just do not.
That depends on the type of dude.
Hey, Brittany girl.
It depends on the type of dude. Like you talking about, like, I mean, if you talking about a around the way dude, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably a negative. But like, I don't know. It depends on like who you're around. Like, cause I mean, I've been down bad. I remember there was one time I met like one of my exes, and when I met her, I was making $90 a week. Literally, you know what I'm saying? And like, she still like, but I came up like, so I mean, it depends on a girl. Like, I feel like you're not gonna find that often, you know what I'm saying? But then sometimes these girls be having, some women have like different standards, and I feel like maybe I pander into the, you know what I'm saying, audience. That's just my opinion. But like,
I put dating / marriage. So dating, I feel like I'm not gonna say I don't care, but I'm not tied to you.
Marriage, I'm talking about marriage. Exactly. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Like you dating a dude and you see, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all both see long-term, you know what I'm saying, relationship, marriage. That's what y'all going for.
No, are we in the marriage?
I mean, you might as well be, basically. Yeah, go ahead, say yeah.
So if we're married, yeah, then it's different. Then like, yeah, we're gonna stick with them. We got our base amount, but I feel like if we're dating, it doesn't really matter because I'm not tied to you. So
Right.
I can still just observe you for what you're doing. If you that's a really good test actually. If if I want to marry you, because when things are low, are you just okay with being here or do you want to get higher, you know? So and I capping.
I'm definitely not capping at all. I swear.
Oh yeah. Oh, so Brittany, the question was, how much money should we make it? Oh, what's the minimum amount for the ladies? What's the minimum amount that they will accept? A minimum salary that they will accept in a marriage to marry a guy. That was the question. Let me see. Chris is so funny. I'm staying single. I don't care what he has, makes or drive. Leave me alone, sir. Yeah.
Ooh.
What you say?
It don't.
She's spicy.
All right, so this is a group question. If you were on a first date, what's an article of clothing that would turn you off that like the person has on? And I guess I'll start this. Dang, I wish I had. Hold on, let me get my picture to show y'all. I don't like this. While y'all think of y'all's, I don't know where this trend came from, but Cinquetta's not feeling it. And this is like a turn off for me. Just like, what in the world? So if the guy came to the date with this on, I'm just like, no, sorry. I'm leaving. Oh wait, let me remove this. Hold on.
Looking at beards and whatnot.
Say it. This right here. This is my pet peeve. I do not like these earrings.
That's a good one.
I don't like if you come to the date with that earring going, I'm leaving.
But they crossing rings.
Say it again.
They're crossing rings though. He's religious.
I don't like that it's dangly. Like I don't like the dangliness of it all. Like you might as well have these earrings on.
Yeah, I was about to say the earrings he got on longer than yours. I'm trying to see whose is longer.
We twinning them. Like no, I just don't like these earrings. Oh my gosh, they are just not cute to me. Like I wouldn't feel like, oh, he's so fine. Like I don't know. It's just too trendy. It's too doing too much-ish, too out there-ish for me. So that's my turn off.
I get that.
What's yours? And if I need to Google it, let me know. Well, I got the screen up.
Brittany.
I don't know what they'll call mine. You know, like when they wear the little caps y'all sleep in, the little stocking caps, the little black ones.
Do-rag.
Yeah, it's like if he had one of those, them little plastic ones though that just come on.
Oh,
they had that, and then they come small, the little stocking thing, like a wig cap.
The day-day, the wave cap. You talking about?
Yeah, you know, if they have that or a do-rag or anything going, I'm out of there. Like,
but what if he got waves? What if he got waves though?
I want to see.
It's different if you don't got no waves.
I want to see the waves. I want to see them.
Bro, you gotta lay them down. They don't have to.
Exactly.
He got to lay them down at night, not on all day. At nighttime. Chris, you cannot walk out like that.
You can, but I'm just saying, you know, if he has waves, you gotta understand. It'd be people wearing that and don't got no waves. That sounds like what you doing.
I don't want to be on no date with no man looking like he just got out of jail. No.
That's good. If girls can't wear their bonnets out in public, this is a bonnet equivalent, okay?
I don't think a dude's gonna go on a date with a do-rag. I mean, maybe a certain type of dude. Like I have my ways. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was wearing my do-rag everywhere, faithfully, but I wasn't going out on dates with my do-rag on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what's yours? What's the guys?
I had to say these dumb Crocs on them Crocs. I don't know where that came from. Some Crocs,
I feel like where did they come from?
I don't know. Girls wear that. It's just like you never know the way fashion is nowadays. You know the next trend it could be in some. You know what I'm saying? So
Everybody
like,
do
nah.
be in these. I just went to the.
They got heel Crocs though. They got some ones with the
Really?
heels on them.
Are you serious?
Go look up the heel Crocs. Now them heel Crocs cute now. Now you cutting up now with the Crocs.
No.
What? No. You talking about these?
No, not those. It's like a little wedge heel on them. Not those.
Oh,
like
okay.
those right there.
Oh. These like
Go
here?
down. Yeah, like those. They go down right there.
Here.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you gonna look like a little ass kid to me.
Yeah. I'm like a kid. Just screams kid. That's exactly what that just kid. Like,
Yeah.
So y'all think Nicki Minaj looked crazy with her Crocs on?
Bro, I don't look at a nigga who's still checking for no offense to her, but like, who cares what she doing?
So it's a no to the Crocs.
Okay.
What about you, Brandon?
Honestly, it depends on the type of girl. If it's a girl I'm trying to take serious, like don't come like with the little, like the bra jump. You know how the girls be wearing their bras is like shirts with the little, you know what I'm saying, overcoat or whatever. Like don't like it depends on the female. If I'm not trying to take you serious, you can wear whatever. But if I'm taking you serious, don't come like wearing something super provocative, like you ain't never gone out or got no attention.
So something like this?
Like nah, like yeah, but it's usually they be like the one you just had, like with the lace jumps, a lot of no over, like
Selena, like what Selena used to wear.
Yeah, like don't come out on a date with me dressed.
So something like this.
Nah, yeah, like that's nah. I mean, I'm not going to take you serious. You know what I'm saying? You could be a little play jump. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm not.
A little snack, late night snack.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we got Kanisha said dirty shoes and wrinkled clothes. That's a no for her. That's a no-go.
You know what? A lot of women say that though. I hear a lot of women say that that's the first thing they look at on a man when they see him. They look at their shoes. I hear a lot of women say that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Yeah, and she just said the shoes. I don't never know men's shoes.
So she just says dirty shoes, like, so it don't got to be designer shoes, don't got to be Georgia's shoes that are just clean, or it got to be a certain brand of shoe.
Oh yeah, that's
coming there wearing them Skechers, boy.
Shut up. I don't mind a man wearing Skechers. I don't look at a man's shoes, and I don't want no high maintenance man. I do not like no high maintenance man.
That's cap. What?
I promise you that is not. I can't stand a high maintenance man because I feel like when we have a family,
we're not saying high maintenance.
No, I feel like when we have a family and we on hard times or something, you got to have this Gucci shirt. You got to. I'm not high maintenance. I buy fat. I don't want no high maintenance man spending $500 on shoes, $100 on shirt. Never been my type. Just saying.
I feel the same way. Like I feel like you could be popping in the hang shirt from Walmart. You know what I mean? As long as it's clean and you that dude, like I'ma like you. It's the way you.
I think you got money in the bank if you wear basic clothes. You get what I'm saying? But if you got all this on.
It's like you wearing your wealth. Like, why are you wearing your wealth? Okay, we can't eat that, so
exactly.
You can't take it on a trip with us. So
I never did the designer shirts just cause like I couldn't fade like paying $500 for like a Gucci Dior shirt. Like, and like people don't, if you don't got it, like you ain't gonna really be pressed to buy like 2, 3, 4 of them joints so you can have a slight rotation, or else it's just you gonna be every time you go out wearing that same Gucci joint. Like so I never really got into that. Like you know what I'm saying. So I mean everybody got their thing though. So
we got another one. Dirt under nails. That's a turn off from Mark.
All right, poetic justice.
I heard that before, girl. Like,
nah,
he think you about to finger me with that.
Nah, that's real though. Like one of my ex-girlfriends, when I met her, like one of the first things she did, like I came back from football practice, shorty grabbed my hand and was like this. And I ain't gonna lie, my nails was dirty as hell. She was like, huh. I was like, bro, I just came from practice with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want from me? Eh? So, like, but I learned now, I be clipping my nails, I be filing them and all that.
Mm-hmm. So to answer your question, Chris, or was it one of y'all?
As long as presentable. See, that makes sense. Just don't say that. See, that makes more sense. What y'all were saying with capping. Oh, it don't matter what he got on. I mean, get out of here. Get out of both of y'all, man. Sit down.
I don't know what you're used to.
Say what she's just said, because that's presentable, you know.
I don't know what
you
you're
have
used to.
anything.
I'm totally not capping. Like I'm totally
That's
not.
cap.
Okay. You're not.
The dude come in some Skechers,
Really?
like one of them old white man Sketcher jumps. You're not going for it, bro.
I wouldn't even know what they are. I
Talking
don't
about,
look
he
at a
got
man's
regular
shoes.
clothes. I think he got money.
God no,
No, that
that's
is.
cap.
You
Hey,
gotta remember,
bro,
we're not like in our early 20s where that stuff matter. It's not
Yeah.
going to embarrass me. I need to know what your portfolio, your stocks looks like. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you even know what I'm talking about? Your what's the new thing? FTEs. Like, let's talk about that. ETF. There we go. I knew it was something, but you know that's what I'm going to be talking about. Because that's the thing. What's his face? Warren Buffett. They say he drives a raggedy car, but he's a billionaire or a millionaire. People don't even know that he got money like that because he don't wear his wealth. Not like that.
Yeah, that's true. It depends. You gotta be a certain type of person. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta like be like comfortable with yourself. Like, you know, I mean, like, yeah, I think it takes like you know what I'm saying, maybe being like coming from certain circumstances or maybe going through something and like, you know, you get back and maybe you're not pressed to like buy all that stuff. But I mean, like it takes a certain person to kind of not worry about what other people thinking of you or how they perceive you. And so, I mean, it depends on the person, you know what I'm saying? But I wish the world could be more like that. You know, I think that's ideal. Is it realistic? Like, do people like actually think that? I mean, it sounds good, but I don't think like that's what really how people feel. And that's unfortunate, you know, so.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one, Mari. If he got it, why not? As long as his brands match his bank account. I like that. Because a lot of people can have like a Gucci belt on, but sleep on an air mattress. You know what I mean? You looking fly to go to the club, but like it ain't matching like how you living every day. And I don't like that. Sorry.
Exactly.
Not my cup of tea. All right. So I feel like we left off. I can't remember, but I'll toss it back to the guy. Oh, actually, look, I'll bring it this way. Ladies, does money make an ugly dude cute? Like,
yeah, what Gucci man say? And I know I might be ugly, but my car is good looking. You feel me?
Okay.
No, sir.
Yeah, he had another one. He's like, money make you handsome. You ugly.
Now Gucci man not ugly to me though. Woo, Gucci man.
He's not ugly now. Gucci now. You know what I'm saying? I'm
talking Gucci then.
Yeah, that Gucci.
I can't date an ugly man. I'm sorry. I don't care how much money he got. Call it cap. I'm not doing it.
Okay, but what's considered ugly? Like, can you name somebody?
It don't even gotta be ugly. See, that's in everyone's perception, bro.
That's true.
Are you attracted to the person? If you're not attracted to the person, bro, are you dating them because he got money?
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a celebrity that I just would not date. Like
I have one in mind.
What you got?
Childish Gambino.
Oh, he's cute. He's Childish Gambino. That's the
I want to eat Indian.
I'm about to pull up.
I'm trying to think of somebody. I don't know. You got to be really unattractive for me to consider you ugly, though, because I'm not really the type of person that be like, ew, you just ugly.
Yeah, I think it's not a lot of people that's ugly. You know what I'm saying? Because when you ugly, it's like you ugly. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah. I get Seal. If I had to guess, I say Seal. I would never date Seal. I don't find Seal attractive. Seal.
The dude with the scar on his face. Yeah.
Yeah, Seal. I would never date Seal. That's gonna be a no.
Oh.
Hold on, I got somebody for you because I feel like if he, what's the guy that brought out the City Girls? I can't think of his name.
QT or something.
That right?
I know who you're talking about.
Him.
QT.
What about him?
He not no homo. He not ugly though. I don't think that was a good example.
Yeah, I don't think he's ugly. He just.
But I feel like he would not have got a girl like Lyra Galore had he not had money. That's what I'm saying.
Lyra Galore got a long track cheating a lot of miles, so she is not on no pedestal to me.
But when I'm saying like a girl that looks like that, like y'all need
but
to
stop. You know she like like a gold digger flat out. I ain't trying to offend her,
so, but this is what I'm saying. Like a girl like now this would not be the guy that she will go to.
If he didn't have money, then no, he would no. If he didn't have
that's
money.
what I'm saying. Like, so do money can make a not so cute guy.
What Rick Ross say, money maker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I would date him. No, he's not an ugly. No, I'm probably gonna date him. I ain't gonna date him.
They don't even match like aesthetic. No. Like they not. You know, they both not on the same like attractive level.
No, they're not.
So,
but think about what she looked like before the surgery. They probably was.
you know, honestly, I think like those type of people always end up together. Like the dude who feel like he gotta get money to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Man, you want to get money, but some dudes is like, all right, I have to get money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like, cause that's like how they think, or they feel like they can't, like they don't got no rap gang, they can't dress, or they not, you know what I'm saying? They just don't have that inner confidence in themselves. And then the women too, like those type of women, like they feel like they need to live a certain type of lifestyle. So I feel like they maybe aesthetically they don't match each other, but like on like they mental, like how they carry themselves, like they match. So there you go. Yeah.
That's good. Yep, I agree. I'm gonna read some of these comments. Money cleans you physically regardless. Money do glow you up. Even Rihanna, before she had money, you know, most of the celebrities before they had money. Money doesn't make anyone cute. Some people are horrible and selfish. It's his money and he's not obligated to give it, obligated to give you any of it.
Period.
Everyone is someone's cup of tea.
Facts.
And Destiny said, yeah, Seal is definitely unattractive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brittany just read her to Phil. Oh my God. I feel like Seal's not like, I feel like Seal is fine.
Now I like Seal. I like the chocolate bits though. Now I love chocolate now, but Seal is just not it for me. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a no.
Let me just in case the people at home don't know who Seal is.
I don't know what that is.
Oh really? Oh, this is Seal. No. When I typed in Seal, all this came up.
I can't do Seal.
Yeah, that go ahead, Mo.
Is he not attractive because of his scars, or you even without the scars?
I ain't gonna lie, that picture you got your little icon pointed to, he just looked like a reptile in that joint. I ain't trying to.
Yeah, I mean, he's just not attractive. I don't want to say his scars make him ugly because I don't want to be ugly like that. He just not. And then his teeth. I don't like a man that don't have nice teeth. I'm sorry, it'll be the teeth for me too.
Yeah, you got the little gap.
You got to have a nice smile, nice teeth. I got a nice smile. I can't be dating no man with no teeth like that.
So Brandon had to introduce me to this person.
Right?
He was like,
he was
like, I said, I don't think nobody's ugly. He was like, no, this dude is ugly.
Hey, bro, no offense to my guy.
Well, you never seen that? You never seen him before?
He's like the dude they say got him. I'm like, I don't know who that is. And then I Googled him. I'm like, Brandon, stop.
Yeah. It ain't no coming back from that. Like, you don't care how much money he get. Like, it's over for that man.
Nah, I say this. It's scary. Some girls out there, he gets some money. Some girls out there, they still they'll go.
But you already know what type of time they on. He know why he getting girls now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the fact. That's why I was. It's the fact that money will make a girl willing to do that. I look at like, bro, a crackhead junkie off the street hit the lotto tomorrow, bro. His girls that are gonna want to go mess with him. He just got off the street yesterday, bro. That'd be scary to me. Real, they even shower yet. They showering him with him for the first time in a year, bro. Like girls golden, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean that's a lot of women these days.
I didn't know he exists. So Destiny said, I think she was talking about Seal. She said she likes his accent.
I didn't even know Seal had an accent.
Yeah, I think he is from England. I think he is.
Oh yeah, so you paying for everything.
Chris, LOL. Yeah, like Chris, you and your analogies. A homeless man. Look now. All right. So we already asked y'all. So we will bring it to you guys now. So, fellas, what do you determine, or what are the characteristics you're looking for in a quality mate? And give me like two, your top two.
Mm.
Trust.
Okay.
Trust. You can't trust you. I ain't got nothing for you if I can't trust you. Trust and loyalty go one in hand with each other to me, so I don't really that's why I wouldn't say loyalty, so I just say trust. Second,
But trust is number one.
trust number one, yeah.
What about you, Brandon?
I was gonna say basically loyalty, and then if she can listen. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Those are like two, two of the qualities.
Wait,
The second
did
one,
you say?
accountability.
Did you say listen?
Yeah, like a lot of women don't listen.
Listen, like
Oh,
what? Because when I think of listen, I think of a dog or a child. So what do you mean by if she can listen?
No, anybody should
because
listen. People, you can be 80 years old and still need to listen. Everybody needs to listen one day.
I want to know what he mean by listen, because for me, I equate listening to a dog or a child. So what you mean? Give me an example of if she listens.
all right, this might sound harsh, but it's like like if you with me, I gotta know if you can take direction, like real life. Like, can you like, cause like I feel like it's a man's duty to like kind of, you know what I'm saying? If you're on your purpose and you got the right mindset, it's your duty to guide your ways, guide your woman in ways that she might not be able to guide herself. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of women sometimes they can't take correction. They can't. You can't talk to them. Everything you say, hey, maybe you want to do this, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like she basically combating you on everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you can't win with that. You know what I'm saying? So I need to know if you can listen. Can you, comprehend? Can you take direction? If I'm like, all right, we need to do this because I know long term this is going to help us out. Can you do it? Like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Can you be like things like that? Yeah.
Okay, I get it when you say take direction. Okay, I like that. That sounds good. That sounds better. I get it.
Okay.
Allow you to lead, just a little bit submissive, kind of.
I mean, yeah, that's what a woman's supposed to be, right? Like,
A wife is supposed to be that, not a woman.
I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? That's
Well, I'm
like a
just
man.
saying,
Like,
we're gonna. This is the platform.
all
I
right,
want to make sure everybody get it. I don't want nobody to get. I don't want no gray areas. A wife
all right.
to
So,
the
like,
right
as
man.
a man, like, yeah, I mean, you want a man that's a leader, right? You don't want to mess with a man who's passive aggressive, who don't take initiative. Like, you know what I'm saying? You like want that type of man, right?
I want a man that's gonna bring it back to me too, because I'm an alpha female and I like to lead sometimes too. So I don't want a man that
What
want to
is
lead me all the time. I want a man that's gonna throw the
I don't,
ball to me too.
what is an alpha female? Like females aren't like I don't. That doesn't even make sense. That's something y'all made up.
That's really a thing. Alpha and beta females, alpha and beta men. That is beta men, or they wouldn't be required a leader. An alpha man would be required a leader. For me, I want somebody we can kind of go back and forth. If I'm better financially, let me lead financially. If he's better financially with managing the bills, he'll lead. But I feel like we both, like Tony Gaston say, we should be teammates.
I
I
mean,
don't feel
yeah,
like
that
it
makes
should be a
sense.
head coach.
I mean that makes sense, I guess. Like I don't mean like that because obviously in relationships there's give and take. I mean that's what a relationship is. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that goes without saying. Like because like I think a part of the reason you choose somebody is because they better in areas that you're not. Like they make you better, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that just goes without saying in my opinion.
So are you trying to say like who has a final say when it comes to certain decisions?
I mean, like yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that the man is the head, so we should like, not
Yeah.
all of them. Obviously, you don't want to be no tyrant. That's, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to feel like they, you know what I'm saying? Like I control you. That's not a
Mhm.
relationship. You know?
I agree because that's a part of the reason why I'm saying I do. You know what I mean? It's like I do trust your leadership. I do trust your decision making. I do. You know what I mean? So I do want to be able to give my husband that I will be able to submit to that because I'm trusting that you can guide us and direct us in the the path or whatever. So I do feel comfortable. That's how come I got a vet. That's how come I feel like your standards got to be high because if I'm relinquishing this control, then okay, I'm not giving it over to no loser. You know that.
Mhm.
So I'll be okay with letting the men make most of the decisions. Yeah, I think it's okay.
50-50 over here. 50% of the decisions.
I thought you should be like it should be like 50-50. It's supposed to be like you bringing all of you and him bringing all of y'all, so it should really be like 100.
100.
Yeah.
100 then. 100.
Okay. There we go. That's good. All right. So let's talk about let's get us all talking again. So, what would make someone win you over on a first date? Like if they show up talking like this, they come up looking like what's something that you be like, ooh, they got me.
Flowers.
Okay.
Flowers. Ooh. You get her flowers on the first date. That let me tell you something. You in the 1 percentile. You bring flowers on the first date. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. That's good. I really had to think about this. Well, off the top of my head, if we can talk about Dame Dash together, I'ma like you. That's gonna win me over.
Dame Dash, really?
Yeah, so we could talk about business stuff and how you don't want no boss. And I'm like, oh I like him. Like, that'll win me over. But I really had to really think about it. Oh, no. I want to put something about God in there, but I feel like that's, I got to think about that one.
Maybe because I went on the first date with somebody, they'll talk about God. That first date ain't gonna let me know if you really truly living like God, though.
Exactly. That's
that's when they bring their best mouthpiece. On that first date, honey. Just bring them flowers.
I be doing the opposite. I ain't gonna hold you. When I go on a first date, I be testing youngin, so I act an ass. Like I'm trying, like I act as terrible as possible to see if you put up with me. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's not right. That's not something like that just went viral.
That's
like
not
the guy
right.
was like, I put my girl through so much and she stuck around. Like, let me see if I can pull that up. But go ahead and talk more. Go ahead. That's toxic.
But I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna hold you. I do, like, not all the time, but it depends. I mean, it depends on the level. But I think for me, what would I like on a first date? Like if I can like play music that the average Black person doesn't know about and you like it, like certain type of music that you want, I'm like, all right, that, you know what I'm saying? That's big for me.
That's a good one. What you say, Chris?
Nothing. People be actors out here.
Wow. Look what Kanisha just said. Baby, it's a facade.
Thank you.
I'm no longer won over.
You got to pick something, Victoria. You pick something.
Yeah, Chris, you gotta pick something.
It got to be something. It could be the smallest thing that she do when you like this girl different.
Man, I put on facade, so I ain't even gonna. I no.
This person can't put on a facade because they don't know you. So it's more so like, what about you? You know what I'm trying? You.
They make a good impression. What can a girl do to make a good impression on you?
Right.
First date. Pay for the date. You wanted to pay for the date.
No, I'm not somebody else. No.
Chris would be in love then.
No, I really can't say.
No, and she says she into network marketing, and she says she in a stream, and she said that. Okay.
She like to smoke occasionally,
No, I'm really thinking. No, there's really nothing on the first date. Nothing.
Did she listen to Jim Rohn?
Nothing. She like certain type of music. Same music. If she like Future, no. Maybe she like Future. Maybe.
That will impress you.
Yeah, she like Future.
Don't like 98% of the girls like Future?
Nah. Future's music. Let's say Future's music. I'm not talking about Future himself, but his music. That's the one thing I can think. No. A lot of girls don't like Future. Some do, some don't.
That's cool.
I ain't thinking nothing.
They going on a road trip. He don't want her turning his music while he driving. I get it.
Desi said, just dumb and put up with anything. Yes. Okay, so let me share my screen again. We're about to talk about this viral trend that's like sweeping the nations. I felt like it was just easy for me to pull up Twitter and see what people said were some red flags, and then we can agree or disagree about them. So, can y'all see my screen okay? Do I need to make it bigger? All right. So this girl said, if you ask him what's his sign, he says any of these, that's a red flag. Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, or Cancer. Any of y'all in here?
I've only dated a Scorpio, and I'm a Scorpio myself, and I would definitely say that's a red flag. I probably would never date another Scorpio man.
Interesting. Why not?
But I do want to date a Cancer, though. I heard good things about a Cancer. I'm looking for a Cancer because I heard they go good with Scorpios. But Scorpio men, they lie and they lie and they lie. I can't do it. I cannot. I done dealt with I cannot. They lie.
Okay. I love you. Red flag. Man. 45 years old. I can't find the right person. Red flag. Boys who wear these.
With the jeans or the
them joints extremely tight.
Yeah.
I agree. Red flag. No, I don't know that one. One of my huge turnoffs.
What you bring to the table? She said, "What you bring to the table?" Like a dude asked you that.
Oh, it said the table. I thought that was what her podcast name was. If you can't find none of these under her sink.
Yeah. Well, you're not, bruh.
Where they get this from, bro?
Exactly, bro.
Right. I was about to say, like, yeah, but who wouldn't do that?
Yeah, bro. She don't got no Ziploc bags in the crib, bro. I can't do it.
Let's see. I want to get something that's like tops. Like that got a lot of likes.
I see some good ones.
I see some good ones too. Let me.
Those other ones are really good.
Add an S. See what comes up. When she takes hours to reply. If she posts chat screenshot on story.
Yeah.
If he's worried about her screenshotting chats and posting them on stories. When you run into that person you block. Let's see. I don't really see no good ones after all.
Yeah, these are sweet.
Yeah. And on top, like it's supposed to be like the bunch, like a lot.
I see daddy issues.
Where you see that one at? Oh, daddy don't. Let's see.
Yeah, that is kind of a red flag. If a girl starts talking about that all bunch, I can't fade.
Yeah.
Give an example.
Like, cause girls that be having daddy issues be just their mind all over the place, homes. Like, it's just, I mean, it depends. Like, it depends, man. Like, cause a lot of girls that I've known, like, that had daddy issues, they just emotionally thrown off.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Send me a pic, red flag. I hate anybody. I don't like them send me a pic.
I remember one. FaceTiming you the first time they meet. First time y'all meet, red flag. That's a red flag for y'all women.
Yeah.
FaceTimes you the first time. Y'all exchange numbers.
Yeah. It is annoying. You're doing too much. Like, relax.
You think that's too much? I'm trying to see what you look like.
You said FaceTime after we meet, right? So you just seen
me. After our first, we just got your number and by next day FaceTime me.
That you have to make appointments. You have to. Is this a good time for me to FaceTime you?
I probably wouldn't like it, but I know that guy really is attracted to me if he's FaceTime, and I find that guys that always FaceTime and are really attracted to a woman.
It depends. Sometimes I just want to talk to somebody. I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna FaceTime this girl.
This is a good one, y'all. It says she belongs to the streets. Cause look at her, why her blue check. That is a good one. We only have like 4 minds. Let's see any other ones. I'm not a big fan of museums. I know that is a red flag.
Really?
You're boring. You don't like museums? Like, what's going on? Don't you like some culture? Like what? Like if someone says,
a lot of people be going to museums just to take pictures of.
But that's fine, you know, it's okay. I just don't like people like that's some white people stuff. If I try to like put you on to something different, like, wait a minute, you know, the opera is not just for white people. Right. Play over here is not just for white, you know. So that would be a red flag.
That's true. Saying something like that.
All right. I guess I ain't seen no good ones after all. I just hashtag red flag, but all right, let me read some of these comments. He can say I have a wife, girlfriend. She's getting on my nerves right now. You still want to let me waste your time? Oh, that is a red flag.
Yeah.
Married a Gemini and almost went to jail. I heard about them Geminis, girl.
Hold on, I'm a Gemini.
I heard about them Geminis.
Don't start with me. People love to hate. People love to hate, but we the realest. We the realest.
Them Geminis, Chris, like them Gemini. Oh my God, log off me. Yes.
Yeah, my baby's a Gemini.
Shorty, whoever said that, you can log off. You can go ahead and get up out of here. Leave.
She wasn't. That's the comment that I got after, like, she said this 5 minutes ago. She was so emotional.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, let me get to our next question. I already had it. Okay. Is it okay if your fiance wants to invite their ex to your wedding? Well, to your wedding. Is that all right?
No.
Or does it depend on the situation? Or is it a hard no for you?
If we have kids together, I wouldn't mind. If they have kids together, I wouldn't mind.
Okay, so that's the only exception.
Yeah.
Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Okay, so why are you saying no, Chris?
Just no. Just no. For what? I send them a picture or something. Like, no. Nah.
I agree. I feel like it's no.
Why you bring your past to your so-called future, bro?
Mm-hmm. No. I agree. I don't care what they did for you, how they held you down. Doesn't matter. Like you said, you can see the pictures on Facebook. We'll live stream and you watch it from your house.
Put a comment. Congratulations. That's it.
Mm-hmm. But you ain't coming. You was not coming. But let me think. If my fiance had kids, and
suppose the kids were suppose the child is 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need somebody to watch the child. You know, at the wedding. You want your stepchild there at the wedding, you know?
Right. I guess that's the only exception. But let's not say it's that person that they have a kid with, but it's
a certain age.
Yes.
Yeah, a certain age.
Yeah, no, an ex in general. Like it was, an ex, not that one, because I feel like that's kind of default because kids is involved.
Okay.
Well, no, if they don't have no kids.
Yeah, they don't have no.
Well, no, I mean, I don't want that. You know, what's the name of that show, The Different World, when the girl was married and the man just busted to the wedding, like, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dwayne and Whitley.
Just bust the wedding down. No, well, no, that's a no for me.
I like that. What do you think, Brandon?
I can't fade. Like I don't understand why you would do that. For real. So I'm gonna have to say no.
I agree. First of all, go to the fire, sir. May and June, Gemini men are returned. Oh. Oh.
She said she done with Gemini men, all right?
I mean, she probably Gemini probably broke her heart or something like that. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? We tend to do those things.
I don't judge people off their
He just admitted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just admitted it.
Yeah, the truth is the truth, my guy.
Shame, shame, shame.
I'm just like a Cancer cusp Gemini though, so I was born on June 19th, so I got a lot of Cancer traits though. Like more than an average. I'm more caring than an average Gemini.
Well, how did I think Cancer was like in February or something?
Cancer starts on June 21st.
And it go to July
20th. Yeah.
I heard Cancer some crybabies though, man.
They are. I dated a Cancer. They
so in
all the time,
feelings though. Like they so in
some of that shit, some of that is too much, bro. Like they be crying for no reason. Like it's just like, bro, get up, bro. Get up.
Oh, right. Tell them I had dumb dudes crying. They lie a lot. I break hearts.
Yeah, all right. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Okay, so I decided to name this one Stay Out of Grown Folks' Business. So what song did you listen to when you were younger that you didn't understand until you got older? So Brandon, I had sent them this question just so they could have something in mind and think of. So they already know my answers, but you can tell me yours to kick it off.
Like it wasn't necessarily about like the subject matter in the music. It was more it wasn't like geared toward one thing. It was like, okay, did you ever like listen to a song and then you didn't really know what it was about later? And growing up, I used to listen to like all types of music. Like so for me, I had a specific song in mind. It was I don't know if y'all have heard of a group called the Gorillas. Like y'all never heard of any? Nah,
I heard of it. I never listened to. I heard of it.
Yeah, I used to listen to like that type of music growing up, and they had a song called Clint Eastwood, and it was basically talking about how like spirits are involved in music. You hear me? And like how like and if like I memorized the whole like verse when I was a kid. Like I wanted to read the lyrics. I mean, this ain't gonna take too long. Hold on. Here it is right here. But basically the dude was talking about.
Don't be saying no weird stuff.
No, it is a little weird. It's like the dude said, finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now time for me is nothing because I'm counting no age. Now I couldn't be there. Now you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare, intangible. Bet you didn't think so, I command you to. Panoramic view, look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose all you different crews. Chicks and dudes who you really think is kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in the picture tube, like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe spiritual. Hero who appears to you, hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those, the definition of what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype shit. You like it.
Okay, don't let get me copyrighted, Brandon.
Yeah, you're not gonna get copyrighted. But basically, it was you had to watch the music video because it was a band. And then basically the spirit popped out of nowhere talking about like how he's influencing you to listen to certain things. Like, and then it was even in the songs, he was like, what did he say? Mystical, spiritual. Like, you know what I'm saying? And as a kid, I didn't understand that. But as I got older and I went through my own spiritual warfare, like especially when it came to like the music industry, I realized like, damn, like sometimes they be throwing stuff right in your face. And you don't even like, you're not privy to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the truth behind hip hop, he's the one that brought out how Bone Thugs and Harmony. He said if you read the back of their album cover in the mirror, you're actually seeing a spell, and it'd be little stuff like that they put in the music that you don't even know that you really, you know what I mean, conjuring up. So I agree, it do be some weird stuff that be going on in music, but don't you like? Okay, when we were just talking, it made me think of Friday. Remember in Friday, Mary Jane by what's his
Yeah,
name? Rick James. And
Yeah.
like, I'm in love with Mary Jane.
he's talking about that.
She's my main. But the way he's doing it is like you could think he's talking about a woman. And I heard Tupac, Me and My Girlfriend, I heard that's really about him and his gun. So like I could
got me a dog and named it my.
they do stuff like that in the music, but
Yeah,
Brittany, do you got
Tupac.
a song? Oh, go ahead. Go.
One more thing. Tupac has a song. It's one of my favorite songs on my Gemini-ish. It's called "No More Pain." And in that song, like I've been through some weird stuff. Like he's basically, I came to bring the pain, hardcore to the grave. Come and join my astral plane. Like he was talking about like the astral plane in his music. You know what I'm saying? And how he was basically trying to kill somebody on the astral plane. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Like Tupac, he was OC, bro. But that's my guy. That's my guy.
Another Gemini.
All right, you got a song in mind that you didn't know the meaning to when you was growing up?
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I actually have 3, but I'm gonna be really, really quick.
Okay.
Like I was recently listening to Tony Braxton. I like Tony Braxton. You know the "Oops, I get so high," and I'm thinking it's about you got a crush on a guy. She was just talking about in the first beginning. I think of you inside my private thoughts. I imagine you touching my private parts. And I heard that. I'm like, wait a minute, did she just say that? That's the song for me. I did not know she said that. I thought it was about having a crush on a guy. Okay. And then when you said today about, thinking of songs that you sung when you were little and you didn't know that. And the 2 I have is Grease Lightning from the movie Grease. I did not know that was about intimacy.
Me neither.
I found it and I listened. Grease Lightning, go, 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 go. That's about that.
Oh.
And John Mayer, Your Body is a Wonder. Love that song. I know it now, but back then, baby, I love John Mayer. Did not know. I'm thinking he's talking about like, just the niceness of her body. I don't know what I thought, but I didn't know it was about, the metaphors with all that was going on. So
yeah,
that was fun.
Those were good ones. And remember how like now that song "Too Close" is going viral because he was like, "Stand back, you're getting a little close."
I didn't know that said that either.
Coming through.
Yes, all that music was about sex, man.
I did not know she said that.
Me neither. But they said it so like delicately, so like
yes,
nicely. So just to piggyback off of that, like, do y'all think that kind of music has an influence on like kids today? Go ahead. You was gonna say yeah.
Yeah, I do. Even people do. Yeah, I do. You do. Make kids when they listen to that, make some when they really and they know, because some of y'all didn't know what they were saying. There's some kids actually knew what they were saying.
Yeah. Or you can look up the lyrics now. We didn't have no source to look up no lyrics back then.
5th grade, 6th grade, they started doing it. So
yeah.
That's true. Because I remember, I think I was like in the 6th grade, Kaya had came out. So My Neck and My Back. And she wasn't like even saying it in a cute way. She was literally singing it. And I remember all the other girls were singing it too. But I'm like,
that was my song, honey. I'm just saying. I was a virgin and all, baby, in high school. Singing it, honey.
We was not in high school.
We wasn't in high school.
We was not in no high school.
We was in like 3rd grade. We was in like 3rd, 4th
really?
grade.
We like the same age. So it's like,
well, you know what? But they still played it in high school. That's how long that song went around. Then I was in high school singing it though.
What grade you say? What grade you say? Yeah, it was like 3rd or 4th. We was like little. I remember I was like even dance class, so that's how I know.
Well, I didn't hear it until high school. I wasn't listening to that in middle school or elementary, but I got introduced to that song my knowledge in high school. Going to the dances, yeah. Because think about it, I didn't have YouTube then. I didn't have my own cell phone. I watched movies. I didn't hear Kaya until high school.
It was like because it was on 106 in Park. Like it was the #1 song for like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So that's how I know it. But we was young. We was like kids. All you
You
ladies
gotta
thought
picture that Chewy.
really. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I should be singing this. I felt
Okay,
so
that's
left
the
out.
song.
I felt so left out. All right. I have a question for you guys. Would you date someone who dated your friend? And I feel like we may have touched on this, but then again, I can't really remember y'all answers if we did. So, yes or no?
No.
Why not?
No. I can't. Something I should just no. No, bro. No.
What if it's been some years in between? Oh, go ahead.
Years in between, still no. It'd be. I put that in the same category when people be working at a job and they be doing that with each other. Like it's just like it's just weird. But you ain't got all the people in this world. You know how many people in this world, and it's just like no, weird.
Well, what if you already like her and then you find out that
no, listen, because it's like guys do this. They like the guy dated a girl and he dated her. That he broke up. He see that guy got her and he's like, oh, she must be easy. Let me go talk to her too. Like he must. That's weird. That's weird. Guys do that.
Okay, so what if you're not friends with that person no more though? What if you haven't been friends with him in 5+ years, you know, and that's his ex, and you know she's a good person, a good girl. You haven't talked to that guy in 5+ years.
Why is just that girl? Are we in I Am Legend? Is that the only girl around? Like, what's going on? Like,
so it's still a no for you.
It's still a no. Like, wow, I couldn't imagine talking to no girl that was dated a guy, one of my friends 10 years ago, 5 years ago. That's just me, bro. Can't do that. It's weird.
What say you, Brandon?
What if y'all was in high school though? What if that was your high school football teammate? And then 10 years, it's 10 years. Like we were on the same age. So think about your best friend in high school.
All right, so with me, I've been in 2 situations like this. One with this girl that dated, 2 of them dated my high school teammates, Holmes. One of them, I was cool with her, but we was friends, and I just started kind of liking her because we was friends. But I ain't really want to take it there with her because she dated my man. So I just never really we was cool and I kind of liked her, but I never even thought, because I met her like that, I never thought of me kissing her and doing nothing with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I liked her, but I never really, I was like, I can't fade. And another girl my man talked to, but he ain't never do nothing with her. And I ended up copulating with her, but it wasn't because I wanted to. She just took advantage of me when I was drunk. You know what I'm saying? So no real rap. But after that, I never talked to her again. It was awkward. I didn't talk to her before that. It was just like a random night. You know what I'm saying? But nah, our dudes don't do that. We don't want to be with a girl who your man been up in. You're not going to be able to get that out of your head.
So super weird. I couldn't even imagine. Guys do that, bro.
Yeah, they do. They pass around jokes like that.
I
never was.
It's different. Like that, it's different. A little different. It's not as bad. They just passing a girl around. But if they really you really dating someone that's your girl, and then I'm like,
yeah, that's kind of like high schoolish. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Wait. Oh, were you talking, Brittany? Okay.
Y'all. To his turn.
What she sound like something? All right, so I'm gonna bring it back to the group. Should your partner be allowed to go through your phone? Why or why not? Is it okay, even if you don't have nothing to hide? You leave your phone down. Hey, can you change the thing on my phone, the song? I don't like that. Should your partner be allowed to go through your phone?
This won't get me mad because I don't want to answer it first.
Why? Go ahead.
It's just no, it shouldn't. But girls always find a way to go through the phone. Either the phone or the iPad or the MacBook. There always be something. Don't let me try to grab the phone, but girls turn strong as hell, get strong as shit taking that phone back. You see how strong a girl is when you take a phone, bro. You see how strong she is. You gonna take the phone. Take the phone when it's unlocked. You gonna see her strength. You gonna see her full Hulk strength. Nah.
I feel like you've been through that before, Chris.
Yeah, because it's so biased. Like it when Sin said it, like changing the music on the phone, and it's not even something popped up. Nah, it's not even something popped up. It's just started going through my phone, or it's this it right here. Changing the song, go to the gas station, get out, go in the car, leave the phone in the car. Shit over with. Done.
Oh, that's funny.
But can't go the other way though.
So is that a no?
It should. I mean, yes and no. They shouldn't, but they do. Y'all do. It's gonna be done anyway.
Yeah.
Political things, no, but it's gonna be done anyway.
What you think, Brittany?
I feel like if we're just dating and we're not intimate, then I don't want to go on your phone and you shouldn't go on mine. But I feel like if we're intimate and we done meshed, I feel like I should be entitled to go inside your phone and you should be entitled to go inside mine. And definitely if we're married.
I like that answer.
Because if I can't go on your phone, then why we? If I can't go, this is the most intimate part. So this is a phone. So
what you got to hide, Craig? Okay, what you think, Brandon?
I mean, I don't go through girls' phones. I ain't never gone. I went through one girl phone in high school. Like, I don't care. Like, like for example, there was a girl I was talking to, and I kind of like, I mean, she was cool. Like, I mean, we was dating, but I was actually trying to exit that relationship. She would go through my phone all the time. She'd be up late talking to dudes and stuff or texting people. I just didn't care. I was like, I'm up out of here. Like, I don't care what you do. Like, I'm gone. But that's just me. I just never, like, I'm not about to go through your phone. I just think that's like, you're a man. Like, why do you? I don't know. Like, that's kind of weird. Like, it's that it's like as a man, you shouldn't go through no girl phone and you shouldn't go through no girl purse. Like those are two, like I don't care if you ask me to go inside it for you, I'm gonna hand you your purse. You're not going through your purse or your phone.
Well, what was that comment?
Oh, good answer, yeah. He wasn't my phone.
And my iPad.
Oh, you talking about the Geminis, eh?
Yeah.
She said his feelings was hurt each time.
So he seen something he didn't like. Gotcha.
So why was Shorty with him? Why was y'all together if he was saying things he didn't need to see, man? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, speak on it. She gonna comment back.
He knew he had to go through that phone. It's about the energy. You kind of feel when you need to go through somebody's phone. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That can be true, but it's like when y'all done went through my phone like 3 times. Like you said, I don't go through girls' phone, but it's like, bro, you done went through my phone like 3 times, bro. Like,
you must give her a reason.
No, ain't no reason, but it's just the opportunity will present itself, and you have my phone changing music, or I'll put my phone down and not lock it. Go to bed. It's all kinds. The best easy one they do when y'all drinking, goddamn, somehow getting the iPad. Man, come on.
That happened to me once. I met a girl, right? Like randomly in a city. I think I went to Ozio's. And I met a girl and she invited me and my man back to her Airbnb. Whole time I was supposed to go link up with another girl that night. And like I ended up getting drunk. And I remember coming back into her room and Shorty was going through my phone. I don't even know how she got my password or nothing. And she was going through my phone and then she was like, why is this girl asking you to bring condoms? I was like, bro, how did you get my phone and how did you unlock it? And this is the first day I met her. I was like, I'm out of here, bro. She's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Didn't get this. This girl. She had her Touch ID on my phone and iPad.
Crazy.
Had her Touch ID. Yeah, you can have multiple fingerprints. So she already had that too. I didn't have. Did I have my Touch ID on her phone? No.
How she get that?
I let her do it.
Oh,
That's how you know.
Yeah.
So they get you.
That's how I would prove. That's how I prove. Like ain't nothing how you can put your fingerprint. Go through your phone.
That's good, Chris. That's how you should be.
Whatever. Oh, this is one-sided.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think women can't help themselves. They so curious that they just like y'all mind just be going berserk. I don't know what it is.
See, I think men are more curious than women.
Nah, not if you are confident. That's why dudes, if you like confident in yourself as a man, you're not worried about what she doing, because in your mind you like, man, I'm that dude. Like, I'm not tripping over what she doing or who trying. Like, you're not worried about that. And if you are, you don't need to be with that girl. Straight up.
That's true. That's facts.
Yeah, I honestly never
And lastly, you know, you always read if a guy's girl actually like him or been into it, a guy would then know, will get that feeling too. Like if he's had girls that actually like him before, so you know, you gonna know. And it's like you're not gonna even have to go through a phone. You're just gonna stop dealing with her like that, or build the roster up. You don't gotta do that.
So we got a response back. So she said he locked himself in the bathroom and cried. He had a girlfriend. I never touched his phone. He had 3. So that is her answer.
That was a beta male.
Oh, that was okay.
Beta.
He said it wasn't the incoming messages. It was the outgoing. LOL.
Okay.
All right. So that was good. All right. So with the phones, are we making like our relationships Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest official? Or should you keep your relationship off of social media? What do y'all think?
Social media will get you caught up in a relationship. That's all I can say.
How
Poor man. It'll just get you caught up and you be in an argument with your girl, you in a relationship because you posted a picture and the girl put the hard eyes on it. You hearted back, like whole argument out, boom. So I say no, because it can't nothing good come out of it. It can't nothing good come out of it. If you got people in your business, you got some likes and comments, like nah, keep that to yourself.
So you're not posting your girlfriend on social media?
I'll post her, but nah. I'll post her though, but that's it. Just post her, like, yeah.
What's the nah part that you're talking about then?
Like when you say like, what do you mean, like status, like Facebook, we're married, you know, like that kind of, or just
but or in your relationship period, like are you posting them? Or are you changing your status?
Let's just say relationship and not marriage. I think marriage should kind of be a given.
Okay.
Marriage.
That's like a long term. Y'all been together 6 months, a year and a half.
Okay, relationship is good. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's marriage, yeah. If relationship, no, it's not necessary.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want no one to know about my relationship on social media. I'm the type that will be like married and then tell y'all like 6 months later. Yeah, you know, so I don't want to put my stuff out there either. So I feel like my social media is my social media and that's it. Like y'all don't really have to. I want y'all to know what I want y'all to know. So you don't have to know everything that I do. You know what I mean? So no, but then again, maybe you should, because what if like you're dating somebody that's dating somebody, and once you post them, you get the little stuff in your DMs. They may put you up on what's really going on. So I see the benefits, but at the same time, like if I know this person and not like that, then I'm not going to post nothing on social media. So those are just my thoughts.
I would say for me, I've been there, done that. Like posted guys I were dating, and half of the time it's because I just felt the need, and the other half it was because they initiated. They had to post it, and you find yourself being tagged, and you're like, oh, okay, we're about to be social media official, I guess. But now today, if we're not engaged or have a commitment, you ain't got to post me, and I'm not about to post you. But see, the problem with that is these days, baby, these men, I haven't really met a lot of confident men. Men always, you ain't gonna post me. Oh, so you trying
For real?
That was
Yeah, that's a little weird to me.
It's
That's
hard to find
weird.
men that's just not insecure. It's just
That's weird. I never want to go.
baby, men
Hell
trying to be
no.
posted.
Nah, I was like, take that off. Nah,
That's
weird.
true. They don't. The guy probably just don't want nobody else to hit you up, and they know that, like, by you posting them,
that
it'll
ain't
probably
gonna stop
decrease.
it.
It will probably decrease.
It will. It will. For me as a woman, when I post those guys, baby, those likes decrease. Them people in them inbox, men not gonna really play with a man like that.
Yeah. So that's why they want you to do it. Like,
from my experience, I put them in a relationship or I post my guy. Those men not really in my inbox like that no more.
Yeah, that's how Chris feel.
I don't think have I. I mean, when I was in college, like when I was heavy into social media, like I did once, and like at that, but I never do it again. Like I mean, and then like
Woman Crush Wednesday in college.
Nah, it was like because in college I just like was on my Tupac I Get Around type ish, and then I finally got a girlfriend, and like I was like, all right, like I'm gonna just post it, like, and it didn't like all my followers plummeted. But like when older, like when the last time I had Instagram, like an actual page, like I never posted anybody I was dealing with like on my feed. Like I'd put you in my stories. That's how you find out, like, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, and I'm not going to say, hey, this is my girlfriend. You're just going to see a nice looking female on my stories, and that's about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not really big into. I'm not even really big into letting people know what I'm doing. Period. Like, I don't really want nobody to know what I'm doing. Like, I don't really care about you. So, you know what I'm saying?
Agree.
Or them.
Yeah. Relationships should be sacred. You know what I mean? They don't have to be up for a public fodder or public discussion. But I'm with you, Destiny. My man doesn't have a social media. I almost would like that. Like I would like to date a guy that doesn't even care about social media, isn't on there like that, and preferably doesn't have one. You know, I would like that.
See, for me, that'll probably be a red flag for me.
Really, if he doesn't have a social media?
No, if he doesn't have, if he's on social media and he doesn't really post on there, that wouldn't be a red flag. But in these days and ages, you ain't got no social media. For me, it'd be a red flag.
Social media.
Unless you 50 something, 45 years old, you my age and you ain't got no social media.
But what if, all right, so some people stay off of social media because they got real beef. You see what I'm saying?
She said she don't mind. Like, she said not at all.
Think it's like,
if you have a social media and you don't post, you stay off of it. That's fine. Right. But for you to not have social media at all,
I know, bro. I know people that don't have a social media. Period, because it's people stalking their social media. We live in that's how people got a lot of these days. Like people use social media to get up with you. And like
that's why I said that's a red flag. I don't want nobody being stalked.
Yeah,
that's my point.
That's right. That's a good point.
I mean, that's just like, I mean, I got most of my close friends. We don't have social media, like, cause I mean, you know what I'm saying? Cause they doing things, you know what I'm saying? They don't want people in their business. They might have Snapchat, you know what I mean? But they don't have Instagram and Twitter. Like, we too old for that.
And you know the feds can track Snapchat too. Even though the messages disappear, I seen it on a crime show.
But you get that's why you get a burner. You give a girl some money to get you a burner phone, and then you handle business on that jump. Like, there's ways to do it. And so I don't have no social media, period. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I be stalking people on my social media. I got like what's it called? Like a burner page. And I be, I'm, you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
You watch
he gotta catch an eye.
Lord, that's cool.
I just take it as like not that serious. Like, if a guy don't got social media, maybe he's just like doing other stuff with his time. But
not your boss, Inquetta. You want you a boss, so he gonna have social media, honey. I'm just saying, he got to.
I seen the girls. The girls are like, you can have Instagram, but definitely not no Twitter. That's where I draw the line. That was so funny, dude. Twitter, funny, bro. You gotta have the Twitter, bro. Twitter all the lies. Yeah, girls will say that. Like, so what y'all say? If he does got social media, doesn't Instagram but no Twitter, is that okay? Or is it a red flag? You got Instagram, Twitter, both.
It's a red flag if you don't have no social media, even if you're on one platform, like Brandon say Snapchat. But if you ain't got no social media, red flag.
I don't have an Instagram, don't have a Twitter. I got a Snapchat, never get on it. I do have a LinkedIn though. You know what I'm saying? I'm LinkedIn verified.
That's the only one you really should have. It's a LinkedIn, if you ask me. That's the social media that matters. That is a green flag.
I'm real corporate on that jump. You know what I'm saying? Smiling, got the suit on and all that.
That's the one I like. That's the one I hope he on. So Destiny said, her man, he doesn't have it because he doesn't have time for it. He works at night and relax during the day. And that's what I agree with. That's what I like too. Like social media, I don't know. It do take like a lot of time. You will spend a lot of time just scrolling. You know what I mean? So it can be a distraction. So that's how come I wouldn't think it's a red flag. I would actually think that was cool. That may win me over on the first date. I may think that's kind of interesting. Like, wow.
I just
think you got a wife you hiding.
Nah, that's not the case. Some people just don't really care about it anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like girls that don't got social media or don't get on it at all versus the one that do.
Because it's like
they different. The ones that be on social media, that really be on it, like it's like they live their life through that. It's weird. You go on a date, she on her phone, like, and it's not even no try to you born nothing. Like she just on the social media. Put in the picture, taking 30 minutes to edit a picture, put the filter. It's like
you gotta take a picture, gotta put her food on her story.
I just feel like we too old for that. We too old. Like, who cares? Nobody cares about what you eating. Nobody cares what you. Nobody really cares. That's why I'm like, why do you even have, like? Nobody really cares.
Right.
Put an image like they eating good. If you know you eating good, you're not trying. You don't care who. You like.
It's not a big deal. Like, that's
the food, bro. The food on. I don't understand.
Now, what's wrong with a girl posting her food? Because for me, I feel like if I'm a single woman and I'm eating healthy, they have men that actually like that. They like, okay, she healthy.
Food you cook or you food you went to a restaurant.
Well, I bought the salad. I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to cook no gyro salad.
So you bought the food and you cook and you posting it. You didn't even do nothing. You just bought it. No, like,
but they're still showing that I'm eating healthy though.
No, show it for yourself. No, like no one want to see that. Like, maybe you.
But see, if I'm always posting food that I cook, then I'm gonna attract the wrong type of man. You know what I'm saying?
She's gonna be like, it's not.
Yes, I am, because they're gonna be like, oh, she cook all the time. Then they're gonna be in my inbox talking about what you gonna cook for me.
No, they not. No, they. I mean, those are they will, but you're not.
I know they will.
Paying them. They will, but you're not paying them any money.
Yeah, that's not. Those not the guys you like.
Don't let that discourage you from wanting to post you cooking. Right? Don't do that.
I post I cooking sometimes. I post me cooking sometimes. When I do cook.
Cooking is art. Like, don't look at it like it brings around a crowd you don't want. It will, but you know.
Ignore them.
You don't even put it on scene. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Kanisha said, I know a guy who had his wife blocked until they got married.
What?
Interesting.
What?
Interesting.
What?
That's
And probably told her that he didn't have social media.
Yeah.
You said he had his wife blocked.
Until they got married. Interesting.
Weighing his options.
Now that is a red flag. I will agree with you that. As soon as you start posting, they start acting stupid. Now you want to take it down and can't. That's true too. Like you can always tell when something done ended because, well, for a girl, you know, I feel like girls be doing the most, posting their boyfriend and stuff, and then all of a sudden you don't see them pictures no more. You knew it ended. So I don't want egg on my face. So that's how come I said I will like wait it out. I may do. Remember what Tony Gaskin said his wife did? She didn't post him until like 7 years into their marriage. That's something I would do. Like,
I just feel like people really shouldn't put as much merit into social media. It's like people, like, the only reason I kind of feel like I need social media is because that's how I feel like people communicate. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that shit for the birds, man.
Thank you. It is.
Yeah, I kind of outgrew it too. I only use social media for this stuff, for like business purposes only. You know, I'm very strategic, but I really don't want to post about my life or things that I have going on because it's none of your business.
And then I think a lot of the times people be hating on you. Like you post, oh, I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? It's like people just want to see you messed up, like, you know what I'm saying? And they looking at you when you're doing things, and the whole time they like, man, he ain't doing it, he ain't doing this, he ain't getting money, he ain't getting girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of like comparing, and I never understood that with dudes either. Like, why are you competing with me, boss? Like, I'm not worried about what you're doing. I'm not even thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like at all. You know what I'm saying? But I just found like a lot of men, they be in competition with each other. You know what I'm saying? For what? Like, that should be. Excuse my language.
You good. So I just want to get your opinion on this. It comes from, I gotta share my screen. It comes from the Instagram page Listen to Your Single Friend. And wait, let me remove this stuff. So she had posted this, and I just want to get your opinion on like what was said. So the person in blue said, "How was your birthday?" The person said, "Pretty good, thanks for asking." They said, "Oh, you're welcome. You do anything fun?" "Unfortunately, no. Had to work, so I just chilled out." "Oh, wow, that kind of sucks to work on your birthday." Then the person said, "I'm blessed to be alive to celebrate, so I didn't mind it." And then the other person said, "Amen to that." And then this person said the next day, "Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope to chat with you again soon." And then the person said, "I'm sorry for the late response. I'm currently at work." So, can you tell through this transaction who was the guy and who was the girl?
The dude, when only dudes say I'm blessed to be able to celebrate, so I didn't mind it. Ain't no girl, nah, that's not how girls talk.
Okay, what y'all think?
I can't tell. I can't tell from looking at that. No, I can't tell.
Okay.
That kind of does throw it off a little bit, like he said, and if you take that out, I would say that's a girl, but I think the girl's the dark color, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that is correct. I couldn't at first, Brittany, I couldn't tell either. I had to read the caption. And shout out to, like I said, I got this from our Instagram page. Listen to Your Single Friend, just in case she's watching this. But I just wanted to bring this up because I felt like, is there an appropriate way for a girl to slide into the DMs? Like, did she do an okay job? Or is this one of the reasons why women shouldn't approach men? Because at first I thought it was the reverse. Like, I thought the girl, it was the boy in blue, you know?
Right. That's what I get.
Like, right, because like I felt, and then like you could tell like the person in white is not feeling the person, so that's how I'm like, oh, that must be a guy, you know what I mean? The girl is kind of like, boy, bye, but come to find out it was the reverse. So that's why I'm just like, okay. So I just wanted to get your opinions and thoughts on this, because for me, this is why I feel like you shouldn't approach a guy.
What happened? Did she get rejected? She didn't get rejected. What's the problem?
Didn't she kind of get rejected? She had to double text.
So
okay.
Yo, that shit blows me how girls get offended because they had to double text, bro. You're a human being. What do you like?
And it's not like he didn't answer a question. She just made a statement. I could see if he asked her another question, she didn't respond. She just said amen to that. I don't even know.
Yeah, how am I supposed to respond? Like,
she already put herself out there though. Like, she got to keep up the conversation.
She said, "How was your birthday?"
One conversation, ask one question. How was your birthday? One conversation, y'all think, oh my Lord.
I mean, when he said, "I'm blessed to be able to celebrate," so I didn't mind it. He should have then asked, "How are you?" or something to keep the conversation going.
That's definitely something I would say.
This is the difference. She's asking questions to keep the conversation going, and he's asking like pretty much kind of closed-in questions.
It sounds like he busy at work and he job mad, but he don't want to say that. He trying to man up and be like, "Man, I can't celebrate on my work. I'm job mad, but it is what it is." So he probably, his mind not even probably on what she on. He probably thinking about, damn, like I really got to work on my B-day. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing. So that's probably where his mind was at. So she, you know
Well,
what I'm
no, he's
saying?
saying this is past tense, so his
Oh,
birthday
shit.
already passed.
No. I
So
don't
it
know.
is
That sounds like something I would do though. That's how I would
It
respond.
was nothing bad with the conversation.
Neil.
Nobody got rejected. It was
Oh,
good.
But don't like, because I like what Brittany is saying, because that's what the people in the comments were saying as well. Like, she done already put herself out here.
yeah.
So shouldn't he have set something up, or was it still on her to be more direct and say, hey, you want to hang out? Like,
Yeah. Like men can't, we don't read minds. We not looking into it as deep as females are. Like we not like, I need to know. Like for me, if I don't know a girl is feeling me, I'm not making a move. I'm not about to be me too. You hear me? I'm not
even
going
though
for
she slid into his DMs, that's not open. That's not enough.
She said, "How was your birthday?"
That's making conversation to say, hey, I'm here in case you know, hello.
My man can go out the country or he can be in Miami doing something. I'm like, bro, you in Miami? I'm gonna like, ask him something because like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? So I don't hear you. Like that's not registering with me. I just feel like women, I don't know, bro. Like y'all, like what's the big deal about like putting yourself out there? Like I mean, to a dude, like you know what I'm saying?
The fear of rejection, being turned down, their heart dropped to their stomach and shit.
It's not about the rejection. It's about what y'all was talking about earlier. It's about a man being a man and a woman being a woman. Like it's just about you shall be seeked and you should be.
But to the point, Brandon
him.
said, like we don't know his circumstances. I mean, it says past tense, but he could have been doing something right then and there, and it's like,
well, he shouldn't have answered then.
She wants. Oh, then she left him on red. Now she even feel worse try because now she left on red. Oh my. It took him
for that conversation, the way it looks, I don't even know if is this social media or iPhone.
That's not like sometimes and it's not social media. That's not even numbers. They're not even messages. Yeah. That's social media. Like
Oh yeah, it is, because that's what she encourages. She encouraged for women to slide into the DMs. So
there was conversation. Don't look like he responded too late, because if he did respond so late, the time would have been on top of his.
And
you get what I'm saying?
It wasn't a late response.
Yeah, he did. He apologized for the late response, but it really could have been like 10, 15 minutes, because if it was so late, like an hour or later, it would have had the time under his message. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you ever been communicating with somebody when you in motion, like you doing things, you in motion, you're not like really worried, like you responding, but your mind is another place. I'm sure everybody been there before. Like,
I mean, it's all about interest level. If I'm interested, baby.
No, bro.
There we go.
Like,
yeah.
That's bull. Yes. Because like, no, listen, because I'm not about to respond to somebody every day if I'm at work working and you just hitting my phone, bro. I'm not about to talk to you. You don't like them enough, then. You don't like that's not true. Yeah. That's not true. So no, I'm at work. No, I'm at work, bro. I don't like.
Well, you really like somebody. Logic goes out the. You'll be texting them underneath the desk.
And get in trouble for some girl. You just.
I thought y'all wanted men that it was about their business. I want a man to cater to you at all times.
That's okay. That's 21 cats.
He could at least say, "Hey, I'm at work right now. So if I respond late, just know it's nothing against you."
You still would have felt tried. No, you still would have felt tried.
That's what he said. He said, "I'm sorry for the late response. I'm currently at work." What are you talking about?
Well, see, well, I get what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying with that conversation, but at the end of the day, the conversation, how it ended previously, he really wasn't asking anything. She said, "How was your birthday?" He said, "Pretty good. Thanks for asking." Very close ended. I would have never continued that conversation after that.
Listen, that's all I gotta say with this. Amen to that. He could have responded and wouldn't have been no double text, but why he didn't respond, he was currently working. That's it. That's that.
Well, even see that part when she said, "Hope to chat with you again." He says, "I'm sorry for the late response. I'm currently at work." He'd be like, "Yeah, I'll hit you up when I leave work," or something, like just something like.
What happened after? What happened after the text? After she sent that, what did he say back?
This was all that was shown, and we had to give our opinions. And I feel like I wanted to bring this comment out because I agree with it. Let me see if I can. Oh, okay, y'all can't see it.
Convo dry.
All right, so this is what a guy said, and you see what I like. Did it? Convo dry. Could have done something small for the B-Day. And then the girl said, could she have said something better when she initially slid? He said, nah, she did the work necessary by sliding, then double texting. The man that's interested in her isn't too concerned about what she says, more so just happy that she did it. If he was interested, he would have taken from there. And that's all we saying. Like, that's all we like. It don't seem
that could. I see what you're saying, and I to a certain degree, but like, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. Sometimes I don't
guy could
really
be getting on the plane. Could be getting on the plane. Could be going through the airport. Guy could be working. Some guys have some jobs that you can't actually be on a phone. You know, we're not in the concierge. You know, call center, slide on your desk. You know, real physical labor jobs. You know. Actually may have to do something, lift something, you know, repairing a car. Can't just pull out your phone, you know.
He would have said that though. He would have said that though. Then he initiated the next conversation. If he was busy and he really liked her, when he got available, he would have reached out to her the next day or when he got off the plane. Yeah, just got off the plane, but how you? Women, as women, we're not going to ask for something that we never had before. Like, we've had to see it, another woman get it, or we've had to gotten it before. Me and Cinquetta, I'm sure we've had men that like us with you know what I'm saying? They making a conversation, they're initiating a conversation, they raise that bar. So if I meet somebody that's down here and I've already experienced that bar being up here, it's going to be a no-go for me.
This is the thing. I feel like most women don't want men to like them. They want men to be obsessed with them.
Yeah, period. Be
obsessed with y'all know. Okay. No, it's not gonna end well. Y'all women that be wanting men to drink y'all bath water, y'all bathing, but it's not.
You want to simp.
Concrete. Just the concrete you walk in. It's not.
That's not a simp.
It is.
Y'all saying that society has said that. That's not a simp.
Those are the men that be insecure. Oh, post me on IG. Those are the
no. I'm not talking about crazy. I'm talking about a man that's like, man, I don't even see no other woman. Man, like if I don't talk to my woman, I feel empty. Like I miss her when I'm not around her.
That sounds like a relationship, not you sliding in the dude's DMs. That's what I thought she was doing. They're not in a relationship.
Well, you have to start off like that at first. You have to start off with, I cannot wait to talk to this person tomorrow. I'm excited to get to know this person.
And that's step one. You know what I'm saying? She only on step one. Like you only on step one. Like, you know what I'm saying? How girls will do. Sometimes a girl, like I'm trying to get at a girl. I don't expect her to be all, you know what I'm saying? Oh, is she like that? I'm gonna be like, huh? Because I mean, that's the Gemini shit in me. Sometimes I'll be one of my motherfucking space. You know, excuse my language, but I mean, yeah, I think it takes time. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to build up to something. Like, I'm not about to just be like, oh yeah, like, you know.
Well, she could at least say, "How are you? How's your day going?" Yeah. He don't even care.
He sound like he in a bad mood. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I can tell by the way he texting. He probably mad he had to work like on his B-day. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like it was his B-day that day before, Sunday recent. He was probably like, man, I'm at work. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I've been there before when I worked at my last job, when I was at work all the time. People hit me up. I'm not trying to talk to you. I just worked a 12-hour shift. Like, I'm not really trying to conversate with you. I'm tired. I'm gonna hit you up on the weekend though.
You know no, because if you had a bad day at work and you saw a girl that looked like Laura Harvey in the stove, baby, that attitude changed. You're like, oh, you know,
no, it wasn't.
What's up, girl?
Nah, I'm not that type of dude. Like, I'm not really that. I'm not on that. No, I'm not. That's not cap. I'll tell you, like, there's plenty of times when I've been around, and I've talked to Sin about this. There's plenty of times when I've been around, like, when girls have tried to, like, basically put themselves in position for me to talk to them, and I just ain't feel like doing it that day. Very attractive, I'm just not on it right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the girl was like, what? Like, is he retarded? You don't just see me standing right here? I'm not retarded. And I heard you. I'm not in the mood. I'm trying to go smoke this J. That's what I was preoccupied with. You know what I'm saying? And so, like.
Okay. So, from your perspective, it was nothing wrong with she did initiating. So how could she had got a better response from him? Maybe she should have just been like, okay, I'll hit you up when you're off work, or let him reach back out to her. Like what could have been done, or what should have been done? Because you know the initial question is like, what is a proper way for a girl to reach out if she so chooses to? I'm not about that life, but for the women that are, how can they go about it?
She went about it fine. There's nothing I would correct on what she did, right? Y'all just gotta understand, like, that's what Brandon trying to preach. Like, y'all just gotta understand, like, everybody may not be in that mood at that moment in time to talk, right? I just think it's oh, you tried because you got rejected. Nah, you don't. You give person the benefit of the doubt. I mean, it was trying, but like it was working. It's nighttime. I don't know. It was his birthday. Maybe I don't know. Check not as big for this week on his birthday or something. I don't know, man. You don't. He said he texted back in. No, and when I first thought, I thought it was like a day response. It's the same hour, so we felt real bad for not even texting an hour later. Because I wouldn't even say sorry. It's still in the same hour. So he's trying to not. He's not being rude. He's not like saying sorry. Like I'm currently working. I see what you're saying. You could have said, "How are you?" But like I said, you don't know how that conversation could have kept on continuing. Could have went somewhere. Then he could have started taking control of the conversation. That'd have been that. But there's nothing wrong with what she did. Nothing she could have did better. You know, that was fine. You know, she didn't die. You know, she can do it. She can DM like, you know, no one gotta. It can be a mutual thing. No one gotta drink someone's bath water that they bathed in.
Yeah, like because
that like
that's not like it shouldn't. You shouldn't never be that like that's weird, bro. When
especially
you
first meeting someone too.
Like,
especially when you first meeting. What about them got you like this? You barely know. You don't know their middle name, but you so obsessed with them. Like
I can see that. Sometimes women, we're used to going out and striking like gold. You know what I mean? Versus men. They just like kind of just go, and if it happens, it happens. But we feel like we need to hit a home run every time. Like it got to work with this one.
But person. That's not realistic.
Yeah, it's not. But that's how we're.
Yeah, that's all we see.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I do something.
That's how come you hear a lot of girls. They don't like dating multiple men at the same time. They're not. They're just not.
Bro, that's cap because you be talking about a dude should like a girl should date multiple men at the same time.
That's what I say, but most girls don't want to do that. You tell people
that's pat. Most girls these days got endless. They got a rotation, more rotation.
Did you not see the Bluetooth? Did you not see the Bluetooth audio?
Like that's cap. Like y'all just want y'all saying what Future say? Like dress it up and make it real for me, whatever that mean. Like y'all just saying anything that sound good. Like y'all not really. Come on, man.
I'm not, but I'm gonna read some of these comments. So Kanisha said, I used to talk to myself in text. Wow. Then when he texts back, I didn't respond for 2 weeks.
No, she playing games. Like what?
She definitely said petty. And then someone also asked us, Chris, do you have a girlfriend?
Hell, no. Yeah, she was smacking you, boy.
Lying in the YouTube.
No. That's funny. No.
So I'm glad I asked y'all. And we had some really good dialogue. I'm on the side of Brittany. I feel like I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care if your grandmom just died at a funeral. I don't care if you're at work. You better act happy when I text you.
Period.
You're setting yourself up for failure, my friend.
You know, real talk. Gemini women be like that too. How you just sound saying Gemini women like, why you could have just got shot. You got an attitude when I'm texting you back. It's like, just go die, bro. I'm like, God damn, I just got shot, bro. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the pepper mood talking to you. Y'all be offended, mad at me.
Well, you better fake it until
you because if you just got shot, then if you die, you should want to tell me you love me. Just saying.
I got nobody worried about that. That remind me of the time I was off Willow Road, bro, and this crackhead was begging this dude for like some change. He was like, "Look, bro, I just got shot, bro. I'm not giving you no money, bro. Like, come on, bro." Like he was like, "I literally just got shot, bro. I had a bandage on the side of the foot." He was like, "Bro, what you want me to do, bro?" Like, and that's how women think. That shit crazy.
Yeah, but you know what? You're right. But see, that's why I don't need to be sliding into nobody's DMs because I can't handle the rejection. I can't even rationalize what else could be going on in your life because I would take it a certain kind of way. So that's why I'm like, no, you're gonna have to come after me to make it known.
It's called emotional like maturity. You gotta have some emotional intelligence. You're not a little kid. You're not a little kid. How old are both of y'all?
You don't want to be
for me, I can handle rejection, But I just feel like that's not my place. Like the most I'll do is probably watch all of your stories, probably go like a few of your pictures. I feel like that's enough to get your attention. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I shouldn't have to initiate it. You see me. You definitely see me liking these pictures from 2001.
You're not going that far back. But see, I mean, y'all just gotta be more understanding, you know, like don't let y'all be going through Mother Nature and you're not in a good mood do a guy get all mad, oh she dry. No, she on her period. just I'm telling y'all, just you know, I gotta try to be understanding, benefit the doubt, man. That's all it is. Nobody's rejecting you. You'll know when you're rejected. You'll know.
Okay, I'll take it on the chin, like you said. So Kanisha just was saying she think that you funny, Chris, and if he has a girlfriend, how does she put up with him? I don't want no one. LOL. Yeah. Let's see. They come after you and still lie and cheat. Oh, well, that's a good point too. Yeah, even when they do chase after you. That's a very good point. So we are at the top of the hour. I have a few more questions, but I'll just go ahead and save them for next time. I don't want this stream to be too long, but we hit on most things. So thank you guys for joining us, and thank you lovely people on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube for your wonderful comments. You guys made this very, very funny and interesting. And we will be back for another installment of Grown Talk After Dark. So I will talk to you guys again soon. And wait, I got to put up my thing. Yeah, way bye, everybody. Have a good night.
My medicine.
No.